The Curse. Chapters 4 to 6. Madhuri's death.
Azreen arrived home. She passed a group of